we have no other person than Elizabeth Omojuwa Okiye to take the session on emotional intelligence, tool for success. And you agree with me that it's not just only at the career level that that emotional intelligence is relative, but in all aspects of our life. I mean, in all aspects of our lives. And that is why it is very, very important that we invite our friends, colleagues, professionals that would love to enjoy this session, because if you will be getting this session elsewhere, I'm sure it will be it will be breaking our pockets. But here we have Happy Moms organizing this career advancement session for our members. So I will say a big thank you to the president and the admin for hosting this session. And right now we'll be going ahead to welcome our guest facilitator to take us through the session. So I yield the floor to you, Lizzy Omojuwa Okiye. All right, so can you hear me? So
yes, I can hear you.
My volume. Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
So you have. All right, thank you so much. So you have the floor. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Mommies in the house, how are we doing? Please, I want to hear your feedback. Please talk to me. How are we doing? Please unmute and talk. How are we doing?
Good afternoon, ma. I'm very well.
Good afternoon. Okay, one person. Jennifer, thank you. You're very well. Another person. Can we hear you? Can we hear you? How are we doing, mommies in the house?
We're fine, thank you. Good afternoon,
Lizzy. You know one thing about mommies, we set the tone in the house, wherever we are. So the energy we bring, it's what determines what everybody is going to flow along with. So in our home, that's why God made you women, especially. We create and we generate energy. So the energy we are going to be giving today determines how we're going to flow. So please, let's have, there's nothing different from what we're going to be talking about that you've not heard before. You've heard it, so we're just going to be teaching ourselves and reminding ourselves of those things that we've heard. Okay, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are joining us from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know there's some continent already in the evening already, and some are in the nights. Okay, so well done, everyone. Welcome. Like our moderator has said, my name is Lizzy Omojuwa Okiye. So we're just going to be reminding ourselves about emotional intelligence, pathway to success, career, and all other things that we're going to be talking about today. And like I said, it's something that we've heard before, over and over again. We've heard it, so it's not something new. It's not new at all. Okay, so but before we continue, I'm just going to quickly display something. And please, 2 seconds, I'm just going to present something to us and tell me if you can see it. 1 minute, let me present my screen to you. Can you see this? What are you seeing on your screen, please?
Not yet here. It's not open.
You're not seeing anything? Okay, I think it's rolling. It's telling me rolling. I've presented my screen now. You know, this network somehow. There's no how it will not disgrace you sometimes, but we will be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, can you see something on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to give every one of us just 2 minutes. Just look around. Look at the screen. Look at those things that you're looking at. Look at those things you're looking at. Don't take a screenshot of it. You know we are mommies. Don't take a screenshot. Just look at it. Okay, and I'm taking it off now. So write 5 things that you've seen there for me. I think I'm still presenting, right? I'm going to call anyone to tell me 5 things that you saw there. Who is done? Who wants to read for me? Is anyone done? 5 seconds.
I saw a wall clock and an orange Christmas tree and a caution sign.
Okay.
Mention that many.
You've mentioned 4.
Okay, and I think there was like an ABC. There was an ABC, like a cube.
ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody else. Somebody else.
I
5
saw
things.
I saw a
Okay.
table.
Okay.
I saw pizza. I saw phone.
Pizza.
Pizza, yes, a pizza slice.
Okay.
I saw a phone. I saw a clock. And I saw a Christmas tree.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. That's 5. I just need one more person. One more person. One more person.
Good
What did you
afternoon,
see?
everybody.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. Thank you.
I saw traffic lights.
Okay.
I saw shapes like triangle, rectangle, and I'm not sure. I saw a wall clock. I saw a slice of pizza and a ruler, and I
Okay.
think a table too. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I
Awesome.
mean, you mentioned table 2 times.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, that madam moderator. She's looking for somebody that will get forward with her. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Tony. That was just to get our attention. You know, we need to learn how to pay attention to details wherever. So just scan through all of them and just look at them. What is it? What is this one and that one? Okay. All right. So back to today's matter, emotional intelligence. Let me look at the flyer very well so that I don't miss out some things from it. It says emotional intelligence, a tool for success. So I'm just going to dwell on in anything we're doing. In anything we're doing, what is important is the end results. I have a little slide for us so that I don't just keep talking, and so that we can be looking at it while I am talking and just
And sorry to cut you, please.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you, please. So we have you have 40 minutes in hall, and we started about 12:15.
Okay.
So just to be mindful of time, because everyone
Okay.
here is business women. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I'm trying to share my screen. I'm not seeing my slide, but I can see everything on Yahoo, everything on every other thing.
You know, you
No
share
worry. Yes,
earlier.
I've stopped
So
that.
can close that and then reopen. And if it's taking a
Yeah,
time,
I've seen it. I've seen it. Don't worry. Thank you. So can you all screen it now? Can you all see? Please forget the workplace. Can you all see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Emotional intelligence, a tool for success. Like I said, our end result is success. And everything we do in life has to do with our emotions, how we perceive. Like I used to tell a lot of people that our emotion, nothing is wrong, nothing is right. You get it, and no emotion is right, no emotion is wrong. It depends on your own interpretation to a particular emotion. Somebody that is happy, maybe a person lost his or her own job now. The emotion you get is sadness. Why is it me that lost my job? Why is it me? Why is it me? The person is sad. And you that did not lose your own job, you're happy. It's not the same emotion. The same emotion we are all emitting out. This one is for sadness, this one is for I'm good or whatever. Then also let me give a typical example. An armed robber that's decided to go and steal. If the stealing succeed, he will be happy, isn't it? That thank God. But does it make it right? Him stealing is not right, but the emotion that comes along with it is what is making him to be all right, to be jumping up and down. You understand? So what we're talking about now is the tool for success. So just a quick one, you can see the screen. Whatever it is that we have, it starts with our brain. What's going on in our brain? What's going on? And our emotions give us data. Emotions are data to us, telling us something is wrong, something is coming up upon you. But a lot of us, we don't get to understand when those data are coming. Like I said, no emotion is wrong, no emotion is right. Whatever it is that you do with it. Somebody will tell me that, you are an emotional intelligence coach. You're not supposed to be angry. Who says? Even Jesus Christ too was angry now. Jesus Christ was angry. So who am I not to be angry? But what I do in my anger is what matters. Somebody can annoy you, you can be angry because you are a human being. Remember, I said emotions are data. You are all human beings. So if you don't have emotions, that means you are dead. So what makes me different from a robot is because I have emotions. Like during cash crunch in Nigeria, those of us are in Nigeria, that we're all looking for cash whereabouts, and you go to ATM, there's no cash. No matter how you say, my mom is in the hospital, I need to buy food. No food in the house, no matter how angry you are. ATM will never answer you. ATM will not, you just be giving the ATM will not even say anything. But when you go in, if you have access to the branch, it now depends on the branch manager or the teller to listen to you. They will listen, but what's the solution they are providing for you is what matters at the end of the day. Okay, so that's what makes us different. We are all emotional beings. We are all social beings. So we are bound to have emotions. We are bound to display some emotions. But what comes after the emotions, is it good or is it bad? And where we are going to this afternoon is a tool for success. Whatever it is that we are doing, am I getting my job right? Why do I get up in the morning every day to go to work? Why do I see my children every day? What makes them happy? What makes me happy when I see them? No matter what it is I'm going through in the house, something along the line, look at it and say, oh, at the end of the day, I hear my parents say so many times. My mom will say, oh, it's because of you people I'm staying here. It's because of you people I'm tolerating all this nonsense. That is as end results. That says, oh, my children, no matter what I'm going through, my children are the ones I'm looking at. I know these children will bring joy to me. I know these children will bring something to me in the next 5, in the next 6 years. It's not as if they're not going through anything, but they were about, they argued and they allowed their emotions to be suppressed, looking at the end results. The Holy Book says, having considered everything we are going through right now, cannot be compared to the end or the result that we are going to. I'm just paraphrasing, to the end result that we will be crowned. Welcome. The results at the end of the, by the time we suffer all these things in the world, by the time we get to heaven, when Jesus, God will come and say, oh, welcome, faithful servant. That's the end result. So whatever it is that we are going through as mothers, as parents, whatever it is that we are looking at in the workplace, in the marriage, in our career, the end result is we want this thing to be successful. So I'll just quickly look at this. Events, there are triggers, there are actions. What do we see every day? Every day we wake up in the morning, that we come into the land of the living. There will always be events. There will always be something that will trigger us. There will always be our action. What do we have control over is our action. We don't have control over events. We don't have control over what triggers us. But what we have control over is our action. Can somebody read what can see on the screen for me? Quickly, please. Can somebody read what you're seeing on the screen for me, please?
The difference between a reaction, a response, and
Continue.
a 6-second
Continue,
pause,
please.
a 6 seconds pause, time, trigger, reaction, and unwanted outcome. Then you have time, you have trigger, you have response. This other one down, okay, is it part of it? Unwanted outcome. And then say an affirmation, 6 seconds pause. Think of your grandmother and then count to 10 in a new language.
Okay. So the summary of everything, like I said, is events will always happen. There will be always triggers. But between that event triggers and your action is a 6-second pause. And what is it that we're going to be pausing about? It's you will be able to say, oh, why am I here? I'm here to collect salary. If I don't, that's it, within that 6 seconds. Why am I here? My boss is frustrating me. Why did I leave my home this morning? I don't want to go and knock on my neighbor's door to say, give me money to pay school fees. That's what it says. Think about your grandmother. Maybe I left my grandmother at home. Maybe a bus conductor just abused me. And why am I going? Why should I answer this person? Within that 6 seconds, a lot of things have happened. And people are not seeing you thinking. What they're saying is your action. You didn't plan for your boss to abuse you. You didn't plan for bus conductor to abuse you. You didn't plan for a boss to come and hit your car. You didn't plan for your house help to annoy you this morning. You woke up the way a normal person will wake up. And you are busy, you want to go to work. And at the end of the day, you are ready. The house help says, mommy, just like what I heard when my daughter came to meet our moderator, says something is finished. She could have said, what is it? What happened? Everyone knows what's happening in Nigeria now. Oh, when am I going to get this? You didn't plan for it. God did not tell you it's going to finish this morning. But it happens. But our action within that 6 seconds is what people will see. Is what people will see. And what they are going to judge us about is our action. Nobody wants to know what happened. Nobody wants to know what triggers you. What they want to know is, how did she respond to this? Yes, your house help destroyed your things. We see a lot of this on social media and action. Your house help destroy a lot of things. Your school, whatever it is, happened. But what did you do at the end of the day? Nobody is saying not to be angry. Please don't get me wrong. Nobody says you should not be happy or nothing happened. But your action, remember we're saying emotional intelligence is a tool for success. Okay, so what happens at the end of the day? So let's quickly look at it. It says emotional intelligence, or EQ as we say, is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and those people around you. A successful person is that kind of person that is able to manage his or own emotions and say, irrespective of what it is I'm going through, the end result is what I'm looking at. If you are a boss today, it's easier to get to the top, but how to maintain it when you get to that top is what matters. I've seen a lot of people say, we hear it a lot of times, it says, it's when people don't leave their offices, they don't leave their work, they leave their bosses. How is your boss, as a boss, how are you treating your subordinates? You want to get something done. How are you talking with them? How are you talking to them right now? We all know what is happening in Nigeria and over the world, all over the world. How are you talking to them? How are you addressing them? How do you get them engaged? Do you look at them, why did you come to work today? Why did you do this? And even when you know that they are not driving, so you have to wait for a bus to convey them to the office. Even when you know that rain fell so much throughout the night, and when it fell, the whole place is flooded, no bus, you know. But you still just want to, without having empathy, putting yourself in their own position and say, it could have been me. What about if I'm not driving? Okay, so that's what emotions does for us. And as mothers today, our emotion is essential for our successes. When we want to succeed in life, there are two things we must look at. You must look at everybody that you're dealing with. Your husband, your children, everybody around you. Your leaders, if you're a subordinate, things around you, your leaders, and if you are the one that is the head of your subordinates. Your cleaners. Everybody matters. So how you deal with those people will determine how your day will look like. And at the end of the day, remember we're talking about being successful in whatever it is that we're doing. So you must continually stay in control of every situation. Be in control, that means you've mastered your emotions. So let me ask, are we emotionally intelligent here? We could either say yes or no. It all depends. So what forms our emotions? What it is that determines either our emotional intelligence is our environment, how we grew up. I usually make an example in Lagos. I say, if you take a downfall driver in Lagos Island, and take the same downfall driver to Mushin, give them 1 week. 1 week service is too much. Give them 3 days. The person coming from Island, we emulate those people in Mushin. Because the environment has changed. The environment, because the way they drive in mainland is not the same way they drive in island, especially those Ikoyi, VI, Lekki, and all that. It's not the same way. It's not the same way they shout, oh, this one is not the same way they shout, calling passengers. Okay, so our environment also determines how we're going to deal with people. The way we're, even our education, what's the level of our education? Where did we go to school? Who did we meet in our environment while we're in the school? Our values. If I ask somebody now, can you give me 5 values that you have you hold so dear to your life? Please, somebody on most, give me 5 values. 5 values that if somebody does this thing to you, hey, something will happen. Can I quickly have somebody? 5 men, 5 values. Please, on moods. 5 values. I need 5 values. Hello, mommy. Can you please on moods just give me your 5 values? What are those values that shapes your life?
Okay. I'll say integrity.
Okay.
Accountability.
Okay.
Discipline.
Okay.
Um,
That's 3. Integrity,
yeah,
accountability, discipline. What else?
happiness.
Happiness.
Happiness. Then peace. No, yes, peace. Yeah.
Well, happiness is not a value.
Yeah, but this kind I don't know how to like put it, but let me just say yes, as in it's a
I can take peace somehow.
peace somehow, even happiness. It just depends on how you.
Okay, let me just take 3 out of those values that you have. If you are in a physical class now, I know what you do. Because our time is limited. 3 values from those you just you wrote integrity. Please remind me again. Integrity. What else? Faith. Accountability, and what?
Discipline.
Let's deal with those 3: integrity, accountability, and discipline. Those are your values. Those are what shaped you. Let me even add respect to it. 4 things. A lot of us, if somebody does not respect us, we feel the person is not well schooled. But you can't force your own value on somebody. How the person grew up is different. The person can just emulate you and say, oh, this thing is respectful. I think I want to be like this. When we begin to grow up and we begin to understand the environment and people that are looking up to us, we begin to drop some values and know, say, these values are going to limit me. They're going to allow me to move forward. Remember, we're talking about to be successful. So if somebody does not respect you, does that mean you will not be successful? That's the person. The person's value might be different from your own. That is what shaped you. You says integrity. Yeah, that is integrity. That's your own value. But somebody feels, I don't have to have integrity to be successful. So success means different things to different people. My own success could be, I want to see my children grow up. Another person's success could be, I want to have a happy home. I just want to see my husband good. So does it mean that because this person doesn't have integrity, does it mean the person will not be successful? Does it mean this person is not accountable? Does it mean the person will not be successful? I'm not saying it is wrong or it is right. It all depends on what shapes our values. It all depends on what makes us. And we have patterns. Our parents are so shaped us when we were growing up so much that we feel, if sudden like in Yoruba land, apologies to all my Yoruba people here, if somebody doesn't call you auntie, even if you are 1 year older than the person must call you auntie. The person doesn't call you auntie, that means the person is disrespectful. But I can be calling you auntie and not be respectful to you. What about that? So a lot of things that we grew up with are shaped us and makes us to be limited. So when we begin to grow up and begin to look at it and say, these things that have shaped me, these things that have formed part of my pattern, these things that have made me to behave this way is limiting me. I will call them limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Those things that limit us and says we cannot move forward. Because it has held up so much. Where we are talking about being successful. So let's begin to look at those things that shaped us, our belief system, those things have made us to look at, oh, where can we go from here? So we're just quickly going to look at three important things that we're going to be looking at in order for us to be successful in emotional intelligence, a tool for success. Know who you are, choose yourself, and give yourself. Everything we're going to be talking about in the next few minutes covers this. Know yourself, choose yourself, and give yourself. You will notice that it's in a circle. This circle means that it goes round. Like they say, what goes around comes around. It goes round. It's not moving anywhere. It goes around. So when you know yourself is that I know my ability. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. So wherever I find myself, I begin to look at myself first. What is that thing that I can save? What are my capacity? When you take Coke of 50 cl and you take water of 75 cl, they are the same liquid, but they have different capacity. When you take 50 cl Coke and pour it into 75 cl bottle, it's not going to fill it up. So what is my capacity? Wherever I am, what I'm doing, what are my strengths? What are my beliefs? What am I holding so dear that is limiting me? What? And choose yourself, talking about how. Having understood my strengths, having understood my weaknesses, having understood my environment, I've seen my limiting beliefs, I've seen my values that have shaped me, and these values have limited me, and they have made me to believe that every other person cannot be, if they don't fall into my life, so that we can't work together. How am I going to be? I begin to choose. Choose means how am I going to deal with those people in order for me to be successful? And G is talking about giving yourself. He's talking about why. What's the end result? The end result for me to be successful. Am I communicating, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. Know yourself, like we said. Clearly see what you feel, what you do. Like I said, emotions are data. What are my competencies? What are my capacity? What am I good at? What are my skills? Do I need to own my skill? Do I need to reshaping them? Do I need to go to school more? Do I need to talk to myself? Do I need to look at myself? Sometimes I tell myself, I say, Lizzy, you need to sit down. Look at yourself properly and begin to determine what it is that you want for yourself. Not people deciding for me. Not people deciding, oh, this is how I want you to behave. Is this the way I want to behave? When I behave this way, will it lead me to my why? When you understand your why, it is easier for you to function. It is easier for you to be successful. Know yourself, your capacity. And choosing yourself, knowing yourself, also talk about what is it? What am I talking about myself? What am I projecting to people? When you look at a university student coming to teach a primary one student, a pupil, and the person is using and you keep talking about this primary one student is not getting what I'm saying. This people is not getting what I'm saying. Because you've not gone down to something is wrong somewhere. Because you are using university language for the primary one student. He's not going to understand what you're saying. So you need to come down to the level and say, this is, when I say one, you say one, this two is this. And when you add one, I begin to look for something to demonstrate the whole thing for the primary one people to understand. That is talking to yourself. What are my challenges? How do I overcome this? Knowing yourself give you what? You know yourself, you study yourself, you know your capacity, you know your challenges, you know where you're supposed to go to, you know where you're not supposed to go to, you know what you want to change about yourself, you know what you want to change about your family to be successful. At the end of 2022, we all have our goals. What are your goals? How do I get across to these goals? How do I achieve these goals? What are the things I'm supposed to leave behind for me to be able to achieve these goals? What are the people that I call my covenant friends, my covenant sisters or brothers that I need to tap into? How do I get them? Those are knowing yourself. Okay? And sometimes we say know yourself is all about self-awareness, like we know. Talking to yourself, knowing your capacity, your what it is that you can look at. You know, I would have said we should quickly do this class well, but let's just look at it. You know, which says, I will just quickly paraphrase it. That says, nothing means anything to you except the meaning you give to it. Except the meaning you give. Somebody did not respect you. Respect to you, like I said before, in the Southwest, they say you must call this person auntie. And somebody from the North says, that's not the way we work. But we respect the Southwest auntie, that means I'm disrespectful. So, auntie, you are the one giving meaning to it, that because I didn't call you auntie, I'm disrespectful. But somewhere else is saying, I'm talking to you and I'm flowing. You are taking it as in the northern side of our nation, Nigeria. And you're looking at her, this person is respectful, even though she's not you that look at, she's not calling her. Look at the way she's calling her senior sister by name. You are the one giving meaning to it. These people are flowing. They are going about their normal businesses. So that means nothing means anything except the meaning you give to it. Somebody wakes up in the morning, didn't greet you. Do you understand what the person is going through? Have you asked the person, what is your problem? What are your challenges? How do I come in? How do I help you? And we always say, no way is the way. No way is the way means there is no one cap fit all. Because my sister is doing this way, doesn't mean I should do it this way. I could learn from her. But this way might not be the way it is going to work for my family. My family could be 3 times a week. We could be praying. Your own family could be 5 days a week. It all works in as much as we get things done. And yes, I want to be like your own family. I could be taking it one step at a time. I have to wait for my husband to come from work before I eat. You don't wait for your husband to come from work before you eat. Everything works. So don't say because this family is doing this way, it means I have to do it this way. What works well in your home? No way is the way. The success, everything is that we're looking at the goal is success. The tool for success. When we're talking about EQE, is about being successful. So in our career, in our businesses, in everything we're doing, what are the things that we're looking at? Okay? Like they say options are always available. We get to that place. Options are always available. We get options. So anywhere you are, when you say somebody get you angry, there are always options. You either walk away, or you go and call the person and talk to the person and says, I didn't like what you did. Or like what my daughter's sister did to her now. She could have said, get out, go away. But she said, oh, don't worry, I will attend to you. Okay? So options are always available in everything we're doing. Okay? So don't look at it and say that, well, I don't have options. Oh, the way she talked to me, I didn't have options and to just flare. You had an option. You had an option to either, remember, 6 minutes pause, or 6 seconds to say, oh, I'm thinking about why did I come here? Why did I come here? I will allow this person to just spoil my day for me. No. Those are options. We've looked at it in these 2 seconds and he says, no, I have an option. Option is I'll walk away. I'm not walking away. Oh, my dear, you missed it. This is not what I'm talking about. I was talking about this. Successful people think about options. And emotions drive people. Like I said at the beginning, whatever emotions you bring to bear in a gathering that you are, don't say, I got to that place. People were just so sad. They were not even like you. What emotions you that want something to be happening? Look at this and bring your own emotions to it. Emotions drive people. People don't drive emotions. Okay. So in case you come across this, just know that those are just the meaning. Those are philosophical meaning to it. Then we talk about choose yourself. Have you understood yourself? You begin to choose yourself. Remember I said options are always available. Is this thing okay for me? Is this thing okay for me to do? How do I go about it? Okay, somebody just got me angry in the house. How am I going to go about this thing? How do I feel? What do I do to these things? You begin to choose your options to say, okay, I will be angry. I won't talk to the please. Can you mute your mic, please? I'm having a feedback. I won't talk to this person rudely. I won't be angry with my boss. I won't be angry with my subordinates, even though they don't meet their targets. I won't do this. I will just do my work. I will just do what that is. You begin to choose your options and say, this is what I want to do. Instead of reacting. You know, there are a lot of people that you can just predict. To us, we call it prediction. Oh, I can predict the way she will act. That is, they know that you're already on autopilot. Oh, just say something to her and she will flare up. They know you're always on autopilot. Just say something to her. She'll be happy. Just give her biscuit. She will do this. That is, they know you're always on autopilot. So don't leave that autopilot. Don't let people predict your reaction. That says, oh, don't worry now. When I don't greet her now, you see what she will do. She's coming. She won't greet you. She will come. She won't greet you. You know, you're already on auto. People know that this is the way you react to things. You know, so we shouldn't be like that. Let's begin to choose ourselves. Let's begin to see what is working for me. And when you look at what is working for you, begin to look at it and begin to walk along with that thing that is working for you. Okay? So that is choosing yourself. Having understood yourself, having understood your capacity, your strengths, and everything. And it says ability for you to determine your mood. Don't always be on impulsive, destructive, impulsive. Your moods disarm. People say, she's always moody. She's always like this. When you talk to her today, tomorrow you don't even understand her. She will do like this. She will do like this. That is autopilot. Okay? So let's begin to choose ourselves and begin to say, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. And people begin, thermostats and thermometer. The thermometer, the thermostats in our fridge, you understand there is controls. It regulates the fridge, the freezer or the fridge. We are all women. It regulates it. It makes it cold. Or when it's not working, you find out that your fridge begins to be either it's hot. So let's be the thermometer as women because we want to be successful. It's part of you control. You begin to regulate yourself wherever avenue you find yourself. Let's be the one to control the environment. And you see that environment is not lively. You are coming as happy mom. I love that name, happy mom. And you get into that scene. Everything you begin to change the surrounding and make it so lively. And they're wondering, people will criticize you. Hey, but you've done something. Somebody is, I love the way you came in. I love the energy you bring. That is what happy mom should do. Change the environment. When you see that something is not working well, be the solution provider in that environment and do yourself and be yourself in whatever it is. Choosing yourself means apply consequential thinking. Evaluate the cost. What is the end? If I don't do it this way, what will it cost me? What will it cost me in my relationship? Will it cost me this? Begin to evaluate. We say apply consequential thinking. Evaluate the cost, the benefits of your choice. Remember, we said options are always available. What are the benefits? If I don't do it this way, what will happen to me? If I do it this way, what will happen to me? If I don't do it this way, what will happen to my house? If I do it this way, what will happen to my children? Evaluate the cost and benefits of it as you choose yourself in options. Navigate your emotions means people are expecting you to react negatively. And you just turned and said, I saw what you did there. No, I didn't mean it. You just turned the whole thing around. And people are wondering, what happened now? Or they are looking at someone that just got you angry. And they are waiting for you to explode. And you got them confused. But she just did this to you now. They said, I didn't see it. Let me give you an example. Something happened between myself and some other people. And I asked another person. The message I got was something derogatory. And I showed another person this message. The way the person twisted the whole thing, I began to ask myself questions. Is it not the same human being? Why was I reading negative? Why was I analyzing that text message negatively? And this person is coming to analyze it positively, navigating the emotions. And immediately that's changing my perspective. I wasn't angry any longer. Okay, so it also depends on people you surround yourself. Remember I said, options are always available. You know yourself. Who are the people that are going to help you on this journey in order for you to be successful? Engage in intrinsic motivation. Okay, I'm rounding up. Engage in intrinsic motivation. Look at things around you, things that will motivate you. Is it your children, like I said earlier? Is it your husband? Is it your friend? Is it your job? The next job you're going to get if you do this certification? What is that thing that is motivating you? And I'll just quickly say, give yourself. Give yourself is what's the end result? The end result is for us to be successful. Why am I doing this? Why am I here today? Why am I not somewhere else? Because you want to know what's the tool for me to be successful. And those tools are what we've talked about. Knowing yourself, choosing yourself, and giving yourself. What is the reason? And the reason at the end of today is for me to be successful, for me to be able to manage my emotions in wherever I am, and looking at the consequences and giving the options of whatever it is I'm going through, and says, oh, I've learned something new today. I've learned, yes, I can't be angry, but my actions at the end of the anger is what determines how successful and how people will look at me. Giving yourself, knowing your why. Why am I here? What's the reason for me? Why am I in this family? Why am I in this job? Why am I in this association? I want to learn. Those are giving yourself for the reason you give yourself to deliver your why. Like you say, if you know your why, the other things are easy for you to do. Okay? So just exercise your optimism. Like I said, when the other lady says, look at it this way. What the person might be thinking about this way. Look at this. Exercise optimism wherever you find yourself. Take proactive perspective. Look at it in another different perspective. Give hope. Increase empathy to people, your children, your husband. Give reason why they are doing this. Give them excuses. I think maybe because of the fuel scarcity, maybe because of this fuel, maybe there's no money, they've not increased the salary. Maybe that's why she's doing that. Maybe that's why he's coming late. And increase empathy. Your noble goal is, let's every day you wake up in the morning, what's your noble goal? Your noble goal is for me to be successful. My noble goal is for me to see my children succeed. So anything I'm going to be doing as from this moment should be towards my noble goal. How am I going to be communicating to people? How am I going to carry myself? How am I going to see myself from this moment? It's for me. What's my noble goal? I would have asked us that question. My noble goal, I want you to take it away. My noble goal. Why am I in this life? So begin to look at it. For me to be successful as a mother, what's my noble goal? What's the end result? The end result is this way I'm looking at. And those are my noble goals. Okay? So we say these are just how emotional people are. People that are low in emotions, people that are high in emotions, people that are low in emotions, the way they behave, the way they do things, they are very assertive. Some people are happy, like Faith says, happiness is part of our values. So those are just the things we are. So in conclusion, I would say your emotions, your abilities are in your hands. You have them. Like I said, you can't control events, you can't control triggers, but you can control your own action. People will always look at what you do at the end of the day, not the way somebody annoyed you. Not even though they clap for you and say, he slapped her back, he did it, but somebody at the end, are you happy at the end of the day? Will you be glad when your child hears you tomorrow say, mommy slapped somebody on the road? Because you can never tell. In this time of social media, say they see you inside and say, did you know this woman? You begin to talk. So your emotions, abilities are in your hands. Control, emotional intelligence is something to be. It's something that we live in daily. To be more emotionally intelligent, be smarter in our feelings, for you to be accurately recognize people even around you, recognize your emotions, and begin to give yourself and to others. And when people do these things to you, you know that, you are in control of your emotion. Remember, like I said from the beginning, not that you will not get angry, not that you will not say some things, but at the end of the day, what matters is your action. Thank you.
Amazing. That has been well loaded. Please, can you all unmute our mic and give a round of applause to our facilitator? I can see emojis flying. I can see the room is on,
Thank
and that
you.
was why
Thank
I was
you.
saying that it was important for all of us to be on this call. Okay, thank you so much, our facilitator. And my notes has been full, and I trust that everyone else here to has lots to go home with. All right, know your why. Know your why, and that is just it. Knowing the end in mind. Why am I here? What am I doing? There's no, and it is the reason. As you mentioned, it is the meaning you will give things that actually what it is. All right. So someone can be saying black. Once you say it is white, it should be white for you. So we are we are blessed to call out wherever we want. So, and that has been powerful. All right. Thank you so much. So let us quickly take question and answer. We have few minutes. So do we have anyone here? Not seeing any hands. We can raise up our virtual hands if you have any question, or make use of the chat message box if you have any questions, so that we can quickly round this up. But it has been an insightful session from the beginning to the very end. I saw our facilitator was just trying to put everything together, everything together, but we only have one half of the session. Okay. So do you have any question? Any hands raised? Or we are still processing what has been mentioned. Right. So if you are like me, I got a whole note full, all right, and then we'll always go back to it and check, see, how am I doing, am I responding to things, or am I reacting to it, and she mentioned there will always be options, must I react, can I just think it through, have 6 seconds pause and respond, in the best way. And one thing she mentioned was that your activity, your reaction will, if it is being covered, if someone is capturing it, is it something you can be proud of? Is it something your children or whoever you hold of high esteem can see that this is what you are doing? All right. So these are the things that we should just go back and see. And not just at the workplace, but also in our way of life, in our other, in other aspects of our lives. Okay, so that has been very, very interesting and insightful. So it's fully packed. Pride, thank you. So Pride is saying it's fully packed. We should think of recording it. Yes, we'll get that sorted as soon as we can. All right. So is there any question in the house? Okay, but also I will also mention a facilitator. If there is any way you can be contacted. Happy Mom is on the group, but if you want to contact Happy Mom is on social media, we are on Facebook as closed group. We are also on Instagram, so you can search and connect with us. We'll be sharing our other career advancement series on our platforms. But and if you also want to join the Happy Moms group, you can search the Facebook, and you will see Happy Moms group, and then you can request to join. Please, facilitator, if there's any way any of us can connect with you, you can also freely share with us how we can connect with you going forward.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm on Instagram too as my name, or you can just search for Uptown Girl Lizzy. It's one word, Uptown Girl Lizzy or Lizzy Omojuwa Okiye. I'm on Facebook, the same name. I'm on LinkedIn, the same name. So anywhere you find me, it's the same name. I'll be happy to connect with you so you can take up the questions because you have limited time.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. So if we are okay, so we can connect with her as she had mentioned, Uptown Girl Lizzy on Instagram and the likes. So at this junction, we would like to call it a day.